Beautiful morning, Lake Erie. My. Brings me joy, brings me peace, but it also brings me memories. Back in 2006 when I first came here from Puerto Rico. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Hi, my name is Hector Hernandez and I just want to share something, a couple things that I have in mind. And just the way I titled this video, music, I want to use this word to remind me of some things. We're going to start with the word master for the first letter, M. Master. We can master so many things in life, so many things that we put in our minds to do. It could be an instrument, it could be in a sport, it could be a profession. Even master your own imagination. But one thing makes me think is, how about mastering myself? How about making the best out of me, regardless of my situation or whatever might come my way, being good or bad? And clearly, as you master something, you got to think of three things. These three things, one of them is patience. The other one is time. And the third one, keep pushing. It will never come easy. Mastering something. I love sports. And one thing I can tell you about basketball, you can be gifted knowing how to shoot the ball, but having a defender right in front of your face, it definitely challenges you to coming up with other ways to how to beat this person that is in front of me. And at the end of the day, the best way to go, is a step back and jump shot. Boom, it's over. But at the same time, man, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of times where you're gonna struggle, where your knees are just getting tired. You don't feel your legs no more. Life seems to be the same way. Someone is riding your way. Doesn't have to be somebody physically. It could be an obstacle, a challenge, being anything that makes your life miserable. For me, I experienced so many things where I had no idea I could feel that way. One of these things was when I first came here. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, looking at this beautiful lake. My parents just happened to get divorced, and it was just really hard for me to understand the meaning or the purpose of, if there was any. Everything I knew, thinking it was the perfect thing to do and to have and to be, was family. Don't you feel the same way? Some might agree, some might go like, are you crazy? Family? There's not such a thing. Well, I thought there was such a thing as a perfect family. And when my parents broke up, just when you feel like things are just going the perfect way, it seems like something happens. But let me tell you something. Some things like this might happen in your life, so you can understand that nothing is perfect. Literally. But what can I do to utilize this to make the best out of it? If you are only 16 years old, 14 years old, the reality is a breakup, there's no age for it. A breakup definitely tears you apart, especially if you really care and love that person. But at the end of the day, are we willing to actually take the time to work on it? To be patient, to take the time to think, to find ways to approach, and to keep pushing. Those three things are foundation for me to master myself. So whatever it is that you're working on in your life, whatever it is that you are trying to understand why things are happening, don't worry about trying to understand why, but focusing in how you can actually make it better for yourself. Because once you figure that out, everything else will make a lot more sense. And once you master yourself, let me tell you something, that's how you know you will have control of everything else. So think about this. And tomorrow, we're going to talk about uniqueness. What are those things that makes you who you are without you even thinking about it, but you have forgotten about it? Till later.